Good afternoon, students. Ngasi si Sergi six suba hay tare taruk suba lecture oidoni. Ay se ngarang ga nahan ga pan tawsala laydana sir studio haydi classroom tana lakpa yadrab. Classroom tana lakpa yadrab ay ngarang ga nahan ga si video upload to ngamdre. And ngasi sir I will be continuing last sir gi fifth suba lecture da ay types of pollination takibani. Types of pollination da koi self and cross na kaidoki self ta autogamy gaitonogamy takre. ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯣꯁ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯅꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯖꯦꯅꯣꯒꯦꯃꯤ ꯀꯧꯋꯦꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯣꯁ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯅꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯅꯦꯇꯤꯡ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟ ꯆꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯅꯦꯇꯤꯡ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯑꯦꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯅ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯁꯨ ꯇꯝꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯦꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯋꯤꯟꯒ ꯋꯥꯇꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯁꯤꯅ I will be talking about biotic ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟ ꯇꯥꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦ ꯍꯧꯔꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯧꯔꯁꯤꯀꯣ ꯁꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯂꯦꯛꯆꯔꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯀꯣ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯃꯨꯟꯅ ꯃꯨꯟꯅ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯦꯚ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣꯗꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗ NCERT ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯄꯥꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯕꯒ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ word by word line by line ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ question practice ꯇꯧꯕ any ꯑꯍꯦꯟꯕ points ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒꯅ note ꯇꯧꯁꯜꯂꯒ stick notes ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯒ ꯊꯝꯕ so these things are very important ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯏꯔꯥꯏ ꯂꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯤ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯜꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯇꯧꯕꯇꯕꯨ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯗꯅ ꯄꯥꯗꯅ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤꯀꯣ ꯍꯧꯔꯁꯤ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ let me continue with my sixth lecture ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯇꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ cross pollination cross pollination ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯂꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯅꯧꯍꯧꯅꯅ ꯏꯔꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯒꯤ cross pollination ꯁꯤ technically ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ cross pollination is also called xenogamy ꯀꯧꯋꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ cross pollination ꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ it will always require ꯀꯩ ꯆꯪꯉꯤꯕ pollinating agent ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯉꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ pollinating agent ꯇꯨ abiotic non living agent ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ or biotic ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ living agent ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕꯅꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ abiotic ꯇꯝꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯁꯦ will be talking about cross pollination ꯒꯤ pollinating agent ꯀꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ agent ꯇꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ sorry pollinating agents ta we'll be talking about biotic agent taktone biotic agent haidi karamba agent no biotic agents haidi living things ki matengna pollination tohanba taragadi madugumba agent tubu ekhoina biotic agent kaina khangnai biotic agent sida chingdoi se kana kana no hairadine bees hoi chengani ko bees kumba butterflies kumba butterflies, they flies, haying, flies, kumba beetles, chingdoise, beetles, kumba wasps, kumba, adagi moth, tilai kumbi mapi, kama, and birds, daga chingye. Birds maraksida, uchek khudingmak pollinating agent oideko. Uchek singi manungda maruoiba uchek khara hairabada, like hummingbird kumba, nectar chukpa kangbuse, hummingbirds, NCERT ꯗ ꯄꯤꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯃꯅ sunbird tree ꯁꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯀꯣ ꯕꯠ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯦ sunbirds ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯁꯤꯃ next ꯃꯊꯪꯗ ꯁꯤ ꯈꯛꯇ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯈꯛꯇꯅ biotic agent ꯅꯠꯇꯦ biotic agent ꯃꯔꯛꯇ larger animals ꯑꯆꯧꯕ animal ꯈꯔꯁꯨ larger animals ꯀꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇꯅ ꯀꯅꯥ ꯀꯅꯥ ꯆꯤꯡꯗꯧꯕ larger animal ꯃꯔꯛꯇ primates ꯇ lemur ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯁꯦ lemur ꯆꯤꯡꯅꯤ lemur ꯁꯦ apes ꯃꯈꯜ ꯑꯃꯅꯤꯀꯣ lemur ꯀꯃꯥ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯅꯥ ꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ arboreal rodents rodent ꯑꯗꯤ ꯎꯆꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯗ arboreal ꯑꯗꯤ ꯎꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯆꯤꯡꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ squirrel ꯀꯩꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯆꯤꯡꯉꯛꯑꯅꯤ then ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯤ ꯑꯆꯧꯕꯗ primatesꯅꯦ arboreal rodents ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨ what else larger animal ꯗꯀꯣ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ animal ꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ rodents ꯂꯩ primates etc ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯤ ꯑꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯀꯩ ꯌꯥꯎꯒꯦ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯁꯥꯔ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡꯅ pollination ꯆꯠꯊꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯅꯦꯁꯟꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯀꯩ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯅꯦꯁꯟꯗꯨ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟꯁꯅ ꯆꯠꯊꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯃꯇꯪꯒ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯤꯜꯍꯧꯒꯦ ꯂꯥꯔꯖꯔꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯆꯤꯊꯩꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯛꯁꯤꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯃꯣꯇꯔ ꯀꯩ ꯔꯦꯞꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁ ꯁꯤ ꯍꯪꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯔꯦꯞꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯃꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯔꯦꯞꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯇꯤ ꯒꯦꯀꯣ ꯂꯤꯖꯥꯔꯗ ꯒꯦꯀꯣ ꯇꯣꯀꯦ ꯒꯦꯀꯣꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯒꯦꯀꯣ ꯂꯤꯖꯥꯔꯗ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯒꯥꯔꯗꯦꯟ ꯂꯤꯖꯥꯔꯗꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯌꯨꯡꯕꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯗꯦꯟ ꯂꯤꯖꯥꯔꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ so these are few biotic agents that is responsible for pollination cross pollination ꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ agents ꯈꯔꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ now ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ biotic agents ꯁꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯉꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯃꯇꯪ ꯄꯜꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ maximum pollination ꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯅ beesꯅ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ 80% of pollination ꯁꯦ 80% of insect pollination insect marakta 80% se pollination is done by bees koina however ana koi sina dominant eba sima biotic marakta khwaidagi dominant oise bees kangbu sini haiba sima khangjanbi mathangda akoina khangba yaba se characters insect na pollinate to flower se animal marak quite common way insects never insect marak tong quite common way bees never characters of entomophilous flower insect na pollinate to flower se kai ko ba entomophilous flower ko aduga pollination duna entomophily ko NCERT dadi maming di pandabani aduba koi hapsan se insect na natragana biotic agent amana pollinate to ge haiba taragadi colorful oiba dakar oibra oi flowers are colorful. Flowers have normally colorful oini. Nectar yaw odorful. Manam yaw ni. Odor. Odorful. Odorful sila ito na fragrance have ni. Manam chile. Manam do nungsiba manam oibe ay. Namthiba manam oibe ay. Yare ko. Then atopa mana and possess kay yaw ni nectar yaw badakar oibra. Yes, definitely and possess nectar. Nectar yaw gani sima. Yare ko. Anishuda flowers there. Flowers are generally large. Flowers are generally large. Sawani. Sawar di ingan nga na ure na pwede na lap na yung pada. Natro uchek to na lap na yung pada ingan nga na una. PM daraga na laise. Cluster wena sabun sabun wena pan kadi. Flowers are generally large. Even if small, even if small. PM bataraga suna. They cluster, they clusters in groups. Group when a cluster tower like ni hados. Arnika. To make it more conspicuous. Conspicuous adi ingan nga no una conspicuous. Distinct when una ba kita magta. To make it more conspicuous, flower singse. Smaller flowers singse kita ba? They are grouped together. Cluster tower like. Sir, kasi battery lo hai. Am ta kena talk ko. Charge of the season. Ay, okay. Yare ko sumaina to sisima khangani ai marak sam tang hathoge ba ngasai insect na natraga na animal na pollinate to ba laising se manam chini haidra manam se flies ka NCERT te ibe matungina flies ka beetle ga na pollinate to ba oitardi manam se karamba manam oitari foul odor oi namthiba manam apumba manam fermented manam oina namni nungsiba na to jasmine gumba sidi nungsidana and flies gumba haying gumba natrana beetle gumba no ina pollinate to gai tardi the order should be order se ke da wadam neba it should be foul order oi gadam ni sini sima su kungjan miners yare ko now to sigi part sima amo khangani characters to be possessed by insect or biotic agents na pollinate to flowers sina chen gadaba magun khara haitar asima ai understand tore haina laurage ko next poison ne poison natragana insect sina natra animal sina ꯂꯩꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯔꯤꯋꯥꯔꯗ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯩ ꯔꯤꯋꯥꯔꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯔꯤꯋꯥꯔꯗ nectar Okay, suma hai ke ko ai. What rewards? Question on okay ko. What rewards are given to the pollinator by the flower? Flower do pollinate tawbibagi leiduna pollinate tawbiriba pollinator phoiduda natraga uchektuda kari reward pige yarni ko aduna leishina pollinator duda reward hum piye kari reward pige hai tare ahambada machinja oina nectar pidra aigi leise nangna pollinate tawbagi aigi lahi se khara chupchau haina nectar khara piye ani subada kai piye pollen grains piye pollen grains se chama puthe lor seva pollen grains chama sigi manungda pollen grains yankhai amadi pollinator duna machinja oina dum chai ana horen pollination da season adoi si only tangkhai muktane yani ko few pollen grains khara khatane only few pollen grains are used in pollination the rest are used by the pollinator as food pollen grains as food machinja oina chai sima su khangda yare ko horen khoisina laaga flower da tak launa thengba kanda pollen grains mai masada napkhani ba nappa kanda adu stigma da atopa flower am gi stigma nong tongba kanda pollination do tawdune yare ko aduda masada napkhidega pollen grains di khara khatane the rest are eaten by the pollinator duna chai shini san aisi ahum subada kai ahum subada provide flowers provide sap for laying egg sap for laying egg marum ko provide laying egg laying eggs marum kupham sep side ngai utong lei khangra utong lei di funnel sep ki lei do lei da have you ever seen flower like this tomato flower urabo tomato flower utong gi funnel gi sep oiba tomaina funnel sep oiba lei sing sidina manung sidane tin je changjalaga marum pokpa yam nungai adi predator na lao sa thoroi nung dara su kem tawre na yam sep side for laying egg provide to we have so very very reward home se flower duna magi pollinator duda pollination to bibagi reward oina pi haidone adubu karigumba kanda insects kharadine flowers se laeba aduga reward se lawraba pollination di tawramdra the pollinators took only the reward without carrying out pollination hairiba insects sing dubu koina kai kawi we call it pollen robbers haina ko pollen robbers adi kaiba pollen robbers are the insects that collects only the rewards without carrying out pollination. Pollination tawdabida reward katang laura chatkiba aidare. Lahidu katang chuppa chakraba pollination di tawramdraba. Aduduna pollen robbers kar. These are kananeba moise. These are insects that took kay laukraba only the rewards only the reward se kaktang logrem without carrying out kai dawdabida without carrying out pollination pollination di tawramdabida karigumba reward se kaktamak lawkiba taragadi hairiba insect singdubu natragana biotic agent singdubu akoina pollen robbers haina khnei habsu luminaires ai sidaisida example amta lawge ko sap site for laying egg lawsida now layam khak layeba amorphophallus sana amorphophallus sigi amorphophallus hairiba panbi se tallest flower satpa panbi ne tallest flower se kayam yamna wange da is about 6 feet wangyo sir se 5.10 ne ngudege no wang ade ngunde no wang flower ne one flower se adukki matik wangyo kamu yamna wangba khaktana tana flower se panel shape oiba ni da aduna ne magi manung shida ne koi natragana insects in the changjala marum ko yam nungai so amorphophallus ki magi unique character ama hairu haitardi amorphophallus being tallest flower having funnel shape structure provides kaipieva sap site for laying egg marum ko khampiev laying eggs kanada to its pollinators magi pollinator koido ebi moto ebi to pi hai yarni ko asisima khangtai yarba mutual relationship haitare mutuality amana ama kanaba hoiduna laaga marum kokpala ani ꯃꯔꯨꯝ ꯀꯣꯛꯄ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯗ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯅꯦꯁꯟꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯆꯨꯋꯦꯂꯤꯁꯇꯤꯛ ꯔꯤꯂꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤꯞ now ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯀꯣ yucca and moth yucca ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯌꯦꯕ yucca and moth ꯃꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯇꯤꯜꯂꯥꯏꯈꯨꯝꯕꯤ ꯃꯄꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯃꯣꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯦꯗꯅꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯦꯡꯂꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯃꯨꯟꯅ ꯇꯥꯎꯀꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯠꯇꯨꯅꯦ ꯂꯧꯔꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯠ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯣꯔꯤ ꯌꯨꯀꯥ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯗꯣ ꯌꯨꯀꯥꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯃꯦꯜꯗꯨꯅꯦ ꯂꯧꯔꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯦꯛꯏꯁꯦ what am I drawing purple ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ stigma style and ovary ꯀꯥꯏꯗ ꯐꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯊꯦꯂꯥꯃꯁꯇ ꯐꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ovule ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣꯝꯇ ꯈꯪꯕ꯭ꯔ ꯌꯦꯡꯒꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯀꯤ ꯀꯦꯚꯤꯇꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯧꯋꯦ locule ꯀꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯦ ovarian cavity or locule ꯀꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗꯅ anthorꯗꯣ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ ꯂꯧꯔꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤꯀꯣ stamen ꯇꯣ this is the stamen ꯑꯩ ꯌꯦꯛꯄ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯤꯟꯁꯦ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯤꯡꯕ ꯇꯤꯟꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯅꯦ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯛꯑꯒꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯅꯅꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ drill ꯍꯨꯠꯄꯥꯅ ovaryꯁꯤꯗ it creates a it makes a drill in the ovary wallsꯤꯗ drill ꯍꯨꯠꯂꯦꯕ cavity ꯑꯃ loculeꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ just a second ꯑꯩ ꯎꯠꯀꯦ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯣ ovaryꯒꯤ locule ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥꯅ drill ꯍꯨꯠꯂꯒ hole ꯑꯃ create ꯇꯧꯔꯦꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗꯅꯦ ꯆꯪꯁꯜꯂꯒꯅꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯜꯂꯒꯅꯦ ꯃꯔꯨꯝ ꯀꯣꯛꯁꯟꯕ ꯋꯥꯅꯤꯗ it lays egg inside the locule ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯔꯨꯝ ꯀꯣꯛꯁꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯃꯔꯨꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯣꯛꯑ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯀꯌꯥꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯤꯡꯒꯦꯗꯅꯦ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯎꯗꯅꯕ predatorꯅ ꯎꯗꯅꯕꯅꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ anthersꯗꯩ pollen grainꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯔꯨꯔꯦꯕ anthersꯗꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ anthersꯗꯩ pollen grainꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯔꯨꯔꯒ ꯍꯣꯕꯗꯣ ꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯋꯥꯅꯤꯗ pollen grains ꯌꯥꯔꯅꯤꯀꯣ predatorꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯝꯗꯣ ꯆꯥꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ pollen grains ꯍꯣꯟꯕꯗ pollen grains ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ stigmaꯗ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯕ pollination ꯇꯧꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯅꯤꯀꯣ what happens between the yucca and the moth is that the moth creates a hole in the ovary wall that is locule ꯗ hole ꯑꯃ create ꯇꯧꯔꯦ and lays egg inside the locule ꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯃꯔꯨꯝ ꯀꯣꯛꯁꯜꯂꯦ after laying egg the hole is ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕ close by using the pollen grains from the anther antherdꯒꯤ pollen grains ꯍꯣꯜꯂꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯍꯣꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯍꯣꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ pollen grains ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯗ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯕ stigmaꯗ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯦ pollination ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯌꯨꯀꯥꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯝꯇꯅ pollinate ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯔꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯀꯥꯗꯣ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯣꯠꯇꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯝ ꯀꯣꯛꯐꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯅꯦ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯅꯗꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯐ ꯁꯥꯏꯀꯜꯁꯦ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ they cannot complete their life cycle they cannot complete their life cycle in the absence of each other amana ama yawnadaba matamda in absence of each other amana ama yawnadaba matamda moigi life cycle se complete tuba ngamde hai mayam siba yadra si cavity si maming kai koiba si cavity si maming locule ko adi marum koksali se locule da sibo khangani ko okay sibo khangi haina lorsi next topic noidore swai si yam live ni da ꯃꯊꯪꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦ outbreeding devices outbreeding devices outbreeding devices ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯑꯝꯇꯪ ꯌꯦꯡꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯁꯔꯒ ꯀꯣ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃꯅꯅꯦ self pollination ꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯟꯖꯟ ꯍꯟꯖꯟ ꯆꯠꯊ ꯂꯩ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤꯅꯦ generation after generation ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯇꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯊꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯌꯥꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯃꯨꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ if the plant keeps self pollinating then over the years the quality of the plant the superiority of the plant decreases hantare kwandi gi quality handarakpa di tin charam da pandi se tin sakhlak pugum pothok yam thomba pandi se pothok handarak pugumba yam thumamba hinau se thumba handarak pugumba sine ba ina pandi gi quality handarak pa ise this is called inbreeding depression ka on our breeding devices tak tringai da ne ahan da tamam tang hana thungseba inbreeding depression inbreeding depression adi kaiba inbreeding depression adi continuous self pollination pandi amana continuous self pollination sum tawleram continuous self pollination leads to leads to decrease in quality of plants quality of plants over the years plants over the year This phenomenon, or I should say this problem, is called inbreeding depression. Panbi amana continuous self-pollination sum tauraga leiba taragadi, matamgi matungina panbi si quality na tapna handarai, masigi thong natragana problem sibu akoina inbreeding depression haina khangnai ha. Aduna yari gaidi nature dane panbi se. Panbi sina yari gaidi self-pollinate tawtari mai quality handarak torena. Nature sina si khangeba. Ana yari gaidi panbi sina self pollination se thing na bukot na yun. Ano cross pollination wala sa thana bukot na yun. Ade outbreeding device di kadai buko ya. Outbreeding devices adi na nature sina panbi da hapam ba modification or adaptation I should say. The modification or adaptation provided to the plants. Yani ko, what modification? The modification that helps prevents self-pollination. That helps plant to prevent self-pollination. Plant na self-pollination things aban matanda. Yade ay na kariguma self-pollination sum zatha laitardi ay sa inbreeding depression tuani ay quality handarani aduri kharle ay sa extinct tawtrani. Mana ay di quality hen na label ay hen hay tardi cross pollination oina to hanbam sangdra. Aduna self pollination thing bada mateng pangba device. Aduga cross pollination oina sathan bada encourage to device to koina outbreeding devices ko. Ade outbreeding devices di kaiba. These are devices name or modification or what to say adaptation found in plants. Found in plants. Kaidawna ba device? Plant that help prevent kay ting mo mateng pang dawa. Kay no patri do self pollination sum to lady patre do na ano self pollination tingan ba that help prevent self pollination but encourages kay wina to kon mateng pang dawa but encourages cross pollination. Cross pollination to han mateng pang ba but self pollination ting bada su mateng pang ba adugumba device tubu natragana modification tubu akoina outbreeding devices ko. Some examples are example khara yengsiba. Some examples. Example khara khanarabadane. Number one. Ahan the example se kamain tawgedane. Ay example loge ko. Ay na lawriba lay panbi se karamba lay no se noy hajar uko carpel sina stamen tuni sina petal duni sina calyx tuni. Sarni iba lay si bisexual ay unisexual Sani isi bisexual na male to female siya. Adoy tardi sidagi paithorakpa pollen grain si sida tagi ba yabe chances lain kai pollination o sida self pollination ni ko mani ko adoy tardi self pollination thing ba yana ba nature na ne enter na mature over timing siga stigma na mature over timing siga mana halam da wan the maturity of the anther and the maturity of the stigma se synchronize o halam da wan adoy tardi kai cha thaya ro synchronize o da self pollination to ya ro yam singini o nature how intelligent the nature is. Is that nature do not allow the anther and stigma to mature at the same timing. Same time the mature ay tariong pok pukhara pa sidam tasan gidoreba. Adu thok tanaba pot anther na hana mature ohelamba natra na stigma na hana mature ohelamba. Yarni ko sumaina haige ko ID direct ta iduga manada bayai maturity of anther and stigma set not synchronized. Synchronized o helam the one. Not synchronize. Synchronize to the targadi self pollination yaroi compulsory cross pollination to ani. Natragana atopo method amsulay ko. Atopo method na kamain to wa. Atopo method na samain to wa. The other method is something like this. Look here. Sila dong taki ko sir. Si kay na. Sila dong taksi. Si nga saigi stigma do ne. Sina stamen to ne. To stamen ka stigma gi height se. Wang wa mana lam da wan. Atari pokhaira chongkal lo ni ka siya. Ana anther and stigma are placed at different position. Anther and stigma cell. Stigma are placed at different height. Tungan-tungan ba height at tumamba nila. Height mana da tardi self pollination to ba yar. Yare ko, sima supang tare. ahum subada atopa su mayam leiriko ya piramde ai NCERT da panbadu khak take ahum subada self incompatibility self incompatibility self incompatibility yedine kamaina genetic mechanism neba pandi masamaki pollen grains na pandi masamaki flower do stigma da tata stigma do na reject to one pollen no you I will not allow you to germinate nang aina makata na germinate to holoi I will reject it because you are my own type yani ko haidine for example I should example hierarchy pinelorosem stigma do ne lorosem stigma sina stamento karigumba sidagi paithropa pollen grains na sida taraba adu tadi stigma sina ne pollen se reject to one kaidawoge genetically manabagi genetic mechanism neba karigumba laiba pollen grains tugi jinduga stigma dugi jinduga manaram tardine stigma duna pollen grains makhata na germinate to handaban the stigma do not allow the pollen to germinate further ko adu kai koiba self incompatibility ko self incompatibility di koiba it is genetic mechanism ne genetic mechanism by which stigma na reject to thuktoba stigma rejects the pollen of its own type masamaki pollen do reject to one pollen of its own type masamaki pollen oiragadi germinate to handaba atopagi pollen oiragana germinate to handa haide cross pollination di allow to hanba self pollination di allow to handaba haide asina self incompatibility layer mari subadane flowers se flowers se nature na semambada unisexual oina semanban flowers are made unisexual flowers se unisexual oina semamba flowers se unisexual oitardi kai unisexual sida ani lei ko we have two types of unisexual sida ani thona khaidroke amana monoecious saibama amana si NEET kit important ko this is very very important for NEET amana dioecious saibama monoecious saibama dioecious saibama monoecious sina kamain tawgedane yanko ai example pigyo ai somle kitang indoke to ai panbi mi ke the layam salan gyo Sergi leisida kai khak yawe carpel khatang yawbo male yawdre female khak yawre ko so this is unisexual female flower ko sina kai flower female flower sex ama khatang sale unisexual ne songi branch da su layam ga salan ge ko deisida sat iba leisina kai salan siga only stamen khak pan sin stamen khatang stamen khak yawre sisu sex ama khak yawre sex organum khak sisu unisexual ne but sina unisexual male flower ne sin unisexual male flower ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ यूनिसेक्सुअल ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ क्रॉस पोलिनेशन यागद्रा क्रॉस पोलिनेशन दी यानी अतोप पानबीदगी पाइरक्पो पोलन ग्रेन्सना सिगी स्टिग्मा ताबा यानीको ऑटोगेमी यागद्रा ऑटोगेमी ओइगेदी नहानसु ताखिमनी ऑटोगेमी हाइदी लैदुगी मसामकी एंथरदगी पाइथ्रोपो पोलन ग्रेन्सना मसामकता ताजगदमने बाइतारे ऑटोगेमी तौगेदी यामद्रबदा फ्लावर शुड बी बाइसेक्सुअल ओइगदमने सिदी यूनिसेक्सुअल ने अना सिसिने मोनोइशियस हाइसे monoecious adi kaya monoecious is a plant neba yarniko where male flowers and female flowers are born on the same plant adi panba but on different branches the tongan tongan ma masado in pantardi we call it monoecious ko moi dadi kai tawroi kai thingani prevents autogamy di tawya roi kai di thingni kai di yani allows gaitonogamy and cross pollination di yani cross pollination yarni ko aduna ma se 100% self pollination thing bang ambradi ngamde autogamy di thingi gaitonogamy di thingde ana example ani pi bani ko monoecious ta kana maize ka chuzak ka castor ga pi castor ga maize ka dioecious haragana ne males na panbiam na si panbiam ne lor se hoy si se for example papaya ne lor se papaya diri kamain to ya male se awathabi laba tarba awathabi laba haido kai khak satle haino male khaktam satle haino female sato male flower male flower sina awathabi amda female flower sina atopa awathabi amda tongan tongan sat yani ko male is born on one plant female is born on another plant separately male na pandi amda female na pandi amda tongan tongan sa tardi madu du ko kai ko ba we call it dioecious ko monoecious hairasune monoecious na male ga female ga sa same plant de sa atpa du tongan tongan ma masado in sat dioecious are na male flowers na pandi amada female sina atopa pandi amda adoi tardi mabani da pollination tauge di sigi panbi side atopa panbi am tan pairak ta kai pollination no sa cross pollination only cross pollination natana atopa means amta leite aduna dioecious study allows only kai khak yarni ba allows only cross pollination khaktama allow torni atopa amta tawre prevent kai kai thingani dia prevents autogamy and geitonogamy autogamy su thingani and geitonogamy su thingani anima geitonogamy animak thingni example say sa papaya pidosma yani ko so these are all about outbreeding devices that is mentioned in the NCRT NCRT the mention to outbreeding devices single yare ko sir ngasi di sibuk tang tag thank you all see you next time